Hello my lovely people, and we're on Virgo, so still on Earth. It's nice and grounded with our Virgos. Again, I work on an energy basis, Earth, Air, Fire, Water, Elementals, and Fey Realm. So I am using because it's Earth, I'm using the Tarot deck of Elves. I also have the Spirit of Nature Oracle to pull a oracle card out at the end after the tarot, because they have not used them, and their ancient wisdom from the Green Man and the Celtic Elm Tree. So yeah, I guess that's why I wanted to use them. So I'm just letting you know before we start that that's what I'll be doing. So it'll be a little bit different, I guess. Okay. So Virgo, this is for September, the month of September. And they're just going to spew everywhere. That's so slimy. September, what do Virgos need to know? That one tried to jump out. Anything else? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. Victory, but it's also slaughter. That's you slaughtering someone and running away, so trickery, perhaps. Frolic, fun, trickery. Definitely fun times. Not exactly murder. Anyway. Okay. So, water, fire, earth. Fire, earth. Ooh. But no air. Interesting. So we start with the emotional aspect, Virgo. It looks like there's some emotional release needed for enlightenment. So we have, I guess, shock in a way. It's the Seven of Cups, but I'm seeing shock. A shock for you. A shock at seeing something that you didn't expect. And emotional release. But this would be at the start. So prepare for that, because if you've not already had the shock, there's a shock coming. The Queen. Obviously it's very different. This is fire, fire related, and what stands out on this one is the solitude, but being perfectly fine and happy in solitude at this moment in time. Now, she's holding a staff, obviously, because this would be staffs, but we do it, well, I do it as Earth, Air, Fire, Water, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, basically. It's like the old saying, there's silver around the rainbow, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's kind of that. But in this solitude, there's a lot of thinking to be done before you can move forward. There may be vital decisions to be made after the shock. Reflection of oneself. So again, a lot of time in solitude at first, a lot of time alone, a lot of time pondering, and this is all about reflections. This is your reflection, obviously. So you're reflecting upon yourself, and it would be the Four of Cups. It's water. I see it as water on this, but it's almost like all this reflection and all this thinking is the doubt within yourself. So it's not so much what others think or what others are saying, but it's within you. It's you that's not seeing yourself properly, and rather than sort of come out of it, you sit pondering and reflecting upon your own inner self. It would be advisable to obviously bring whatever guides in that you work with to help you, because you are going to get through it, but it is going to, it's more of a spiritual thing. So it's kind of like a shock, finding something out, going into solitude, but then having this white light come, and then you sit and reflecting on everything and sort of thinking things through, because you almost see something different now. Something's changed, and something's changing within you. So you are looking at the reflection of yourself within to make sense of it all. Opportunities. So there's a few opportunities to come your way, and it will help regarding well, it could be just career, it could just be an opportunity to go into business rather than actual money itself. It's definitely an opportunity of some sort of business, but I'm not 100% sure on what. Now, the abundance is there, but it's slow growth, which I think you can find anyway in any type of business as such. So yeah, watch out for the new people coming in, because they're the ones with the new opportunities to grow in business that takes you to a higher place, where you feel like you are lower than this person, and this person says, no, you are not. You know, we're now on the same level. And it's taken time for you to get to this sort of area that you're in, but you've done it, and you've made the journey, you've taken the opportunity, and definitely reached your higher self with more, definitely more abundance. You know, money won't be as bad as what it has been, basically, because it's been quite hard. Why is he still here? It makes no sense. So you see, I'm using a different card deck, right, from the last few readings, but Virgo, we still have the narcissist sat in the background watching, and he's been in your readings now for, I do believe, 3 months. He's still there, sat watching. And the thing is, he's part of your life, and you speak to him or her. It's shown as more masculine though. They're part of your life, but you haven't yet set them aside and realised that they are, and they do have the narcissist behaviour in them. Maybe it's not shown fully yet, but I think your gut tells you, your gut will lead you the right way with this person, because he's been in 3 readings now, so he's definitely made it into your life, everyday life. Not good. And I'm sure in your gut you'll know. Be very aware of that, because he's gone from being quite far back to being in. So then we have, again, abundance. Opportunities, more than one. A chance to gather information that's needed. Possibly gather knowledge that's needed. But another opportunity, but there's two more opportunities that will lead you to something that you've been looking for. And you'll gather it and take it with you. Okay. So there's going to be something that goes on at the end of September. There'll be something that goes on around you. This that goes on around you will be something drama, arguments. It's not you, but it's people around you, and you're kind of in the middle. And this is saying just stay in the middle, stay where you are, don't make a move, don't say anything, or you'll get dragged into it, and that isn't what you do not want. So this is saying, if you stay where you are, if you stay at the point that you're in, everything will be fine and work out, basically. So stay where you are, don't say anything that you feel like you want to say, but don't hold it back, because in time it'll unfold and unravel for the people that it needs to, and you won't need to say anything or get involved. Just stay put in the middle, in the centre, and leave it to unfold around you. It's a big journey. So let's see what tree it comes with. And I've not used these before, they are new. Oh, that one was coming out regardless. So that's the one that we'll have. Let's see. Aspen. The aspen tree. Beautiful. There's a cave in the background. Look, secrets to be uncovered. A cavern and mystery. I love it. So I'm going to actually see what advice it says, because I've not used them, and there's a lot of information regarding the trees. So I want to know what it actually says. When I get to it. Here we go. So we have the aspen, can I pronounce this? The Abhada. Latin is the Populus Dramulo, or Populus Dramula. The green man wisdom, where all our gathered strength is strongest. In the natural world, Whenever individual species have come together, life has quickened and strengthened. Plants and trees have put down roots. Animals have colonised habitats and become stronger. Humans learned this very early on, whether from driving down a woolly mammoth in the hunt or in the creation of a vast construction such as Stonehenge. Man didn't create that, surely. That was the Fae, was it not? So the kind of communal strength is seldom realised these days, and selfish concerns isolate us from our fellows. We still need the help and support of others, for our roots go down into common soil, and we can learn valuable lessons from the natural world. Our own perceived lack of ability quickly vanishes when we gather all our resources in one place, as we discover our strengths and our riches. The aspen law. Like the poplar, the aspen is known as a shivering tree. Because of this, in folklore, they are often linked with healing ailments that cause people to shake. One Lincolnshire rhyme, spoken by a few sufferers while clasping the trunk of the tree, was thought to cause the fever to abate and trembling to leave the limbs. Aspen tree, I prither shake and shiver instead of me. The aspen's trembling leaves were often linked to use in forming Christ's cross. In Wales, it was deemed curse because of this. The leaves were said to become still on Christmas night. The Tree of Whispers. Golden crowns of aspen leaves dating from 3000 BCE have been discovered in burial mounds. That's in the Mesopotamia, which demonstrates how long the trees have been held sacred. Wearing an aspen crown was supposed to ease entrance to the other world. Indeed, they must have been included in tombs to obviously smooth the dead's passage to the other realm. So, in Greek myth, it describes them as ghosts dwelling there, or whispering or twittering is some sort of connection with the aspen tree. The aspen's other qualities is protection, especially against the fairy kind. The Greek for aspen was aspis, also meaning shield, and like the poplar, it was used to make shields imbued with magical properties. Placing an aspen leaf on the tongue was supposed to bestow eloquence of the kind, normally only given by the fairy queen herself. Aspen also gives shelter to animals, and thus was considered particularly sacred to shamans, whose spirit helpers often take on animal forms. So yeah, the fae would use it for protection as well. And you could only get the powers from the aspen via the fairy queen. That's lovely. Very, very nice cards. Beautiful. Anyway, Virgo, that's your reading. Quite the journey to be taken, I would say. Thank you for watching. Obviously sending love and light, and blessed be.